Ever wonder what happens when a beloved actor walks away from a franchise they helped build? It's a question that's become increasingly common in Hollywood, where the lure of a bigger paycheck can sometimes outweigh years of established character arcs and fan loyalty. It's a delicate dance between artistic commitment and financial security. And today we're diving into the stories of those who chose the latter. We'll explore the reasons behind these decisions, the impact on the franchises themselves, and whether these actors ultimately made the right call. From James Bond to the Marvel Universe, we'll uncover the hidden truths behind some of Hollywood's most surprising departures. Sean Connery, the original 007, famously had a complicated relationship with the Bond franchise. He left multiple times, citing creative frustrations, but always returned when a substantial offer landed on his table. In his final foray into espionage came with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, a project he admitted wasn't his passion, but one that secured a hefty paycheck before his retirement. Terrence Howard's time as James Rhodes in Iron Man was short-lived. Howard's time, despite a strong performance, a financial disagreement with Marvel Studios led to his replacement by Don Cheadle. Howard has since spoken candidly about his disappointment, highlighting the financial pressures actors face even within successful franchises. Edward Norton's portrayal of the Hulk was also brief. And creative differences and financial negotiations led to Mark Ruffalo taking over the role. Norton moved on to independent films and larger projects like the Bourne Legacy, demonstrating a willingness to diversify his career. Alec Baldwin's departure from the Jack Ryan franchise after The Hunt for Red October stemmed from a contract dispute and a desire to return to the stage. He found immense success in television with 30 Rock, proving that a change of direction can be incredibly rewarding. Val Kilmer took over the Batman mantle from Michael Keaton, but opted out of Batman and Robin to pursue The Saint, a project offering a substantial financial reward. He later admitted the superhero experience wasn't as fulfilling as he'd hoped. George Lazenby's single outing as James Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service is legendary. He famously turned down a 7-film contract, believing the character would become outdated. It was a gamble that cost him a fortune, but cemented his place in Bond history. David Duchovny left the X-Files seeking a film career and settled a lawsuit over syndication profits. He eventually returned for the finale and revivals, showcasing the enduring appeal of the series. Not just Christopher Eccleston's single season as the Doctor in the Doctor Who revival was marked by disagreements with the production team. He later appeared in G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra, admitting it was it was a financially motivated decision. Charlie Sheen's highly publicized departure from 2.5 Men led to a lucrative deal for anger management, capitalizing on his notoriety. He prioritized high-paying television roles over a consistent film career. Chevy Chase left Saturday Night Live after just one season to pursue a film career, prioritizing financial gain over ensemble stability. Um, he continued to find success in comedies throughout his career. Um, Bruce Willis transitioned to appearing in numerous low-budget films for quick paychecks late in his career, demonstrating a willingness to prioritize financial security over prestige. And Michael Keaton walked away from a third Batman film due to creative differences and later appeared in supporting roles in RoboCop and Need for Speed for substantial compensation. Arnold Schwarzenegger secured a record breaking salary for Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines before entering politics, showcasing the financial power of established franchises. Vin Diesel initially left the Fast and Furious franchise to pursue other projects, but eventually returned as a producer, transforming the series into a global phenomenon. Wayne Johnson joined the Fast and Furious franchise and later pursued a spinoff, uh, demonstrating a willingness to prioritize his own brand and financial opportunities. Mark Wahlberg replaced Shia LaBeouf in Transformers for a significant salary, showcasing the financial incentives driving these casting changes. Shia LaBeouf left the Transformers franchise to focus on independent films, prioritizing artistic expression over commercial success. Brendan Fraser's time in the Mummy trilogy was followed by a period of decline, but he eventually experienced a career resurgence with The Whale. Uh, Ben Affleck walked away from directing and starring in a solo Batman film, but later appeared in The Flash for a brief but well-compensated cameo. Um, Henry Cavill's future as Superman was uncertain, and he left The Witcher to pursue other opportunities, including a Warhammer 40,000 universe. Mickey Rourke took a role in Iron Man 2 for a large salary, but criticized the studio for cutting his scenes, highlighting the compromises actors sometimes make. Hugo Weaving voiced Megatron in Transformers, but described the experience as soulless, demonstrating a preference for more meaningful roles than Michael Caine often took roles in less successful films for the sake of a high salary, uh, acknowledging the financial realities of the industry. Mads Mikkelsen replaced Johnny Depp in Fantastic Beasts and has become a go-to actor for villainous roles in major franchises. Colin Farrell starred in the Total Recall remake and later joined the Fantastic Beasts series, demonstrating a willingness to participate in high-paying franchise projects. Tom Cruise attempted to launch a new shared universe with The Mummy, but later focused on the Mission Impossible and Top Gun franchises, prioritizing proven brands. Robert De Niro took roles in comedies like Jack and Jill for large salaries, showcasing the financial incentives driving his career choices. Adam Sandler signed a lucrative deal with Netflix to produce and star in original content, capitalizing on the growth of streaming media. Um, Will Smith starred in Bright for Netflix, receiving a significant upfront payment that exceeded typical theatrical salaries. Jared Leto played the Joker in Suicide Squad and later starred in Morbius for a large salary, demonstrating a willingness to participate in comic book franchises. Sylvester Stallone revitalized his iconic roles in Rocky and Rambo and created the Expendables franchise, generating large box office returns. So, is it a betrayal of artistic integrity, or simply smart business. Um, the answer, of course, is complex. And these actors are navigating a challenging industry, balancing creative fulfillment with financial security. And sometimes a big paycheck is simply too good to pass up. And with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time.